My belly just grumbled so loudly. For those of you that are new to my channel, hello, I'm Jade, welcome. I have a kind of mixed bag of randomness here, but this is one of my weekly pregnancy update videos. I have just filmed, so don't mind the swatches that I have been too lazy to rub off my hand. Yes. And I've been too lazy to brush my hair. Yes. So, 34 weeks. My 34th week of pregnancy. This is what's been happening. So I still have my groin pain, or like that pain in my hip from where I pulled the muscle. That's still happening, still really painful and hard to sleep on that side of my body. I've also had sciatica on the opposite side of my back, kind of shooting down my bum in that area. I did go to the chiro this week because I do go monthly, and he was like, oh, I can tell there's a lot, like my neck was out, everything was out, but I actually feel a lot better since seeing him, like a lot better. So one day as well, I did have flashing lights, and I do suffer with bloody hell, suffer with not being able to talk. I suffer with migraines, haven't had them for years. My migraines are bad. It's weird, not so much in terms of pain, but in terms of all the other side effects. Oh, I just saw I've got Milky Ways over there. I'm gonna go get them. Little mini Milky Ways, yum. Oh, my camera's flashing. Battery's about to die, bloody hell. Hold on. I do get hemiplegic migraines. Thankfully they're rare and I don't get them that often, but they mimic a stroke. And with those migraines, I get actual big black spots missing in my vision. But this particular day I had, driving home, 3 lines in my vision, glowing white, surrounded by red, surrounded by black. Not that it really matters. I also had floaters, which currently I'm still getting. So these are like almost in my periphery if I look at them, and they're like little, they're little tiny, almost filaments or like little bits of string that are just floating through your vision. So sometimes they bob like this, other times they're like, and sometimes they can be flashing light or they can be black. I did have those flashing lights, floaters. My feet were swollen, not drastically, but I was getting pins and needles and stuff in my feet as well. So I did text my midwife, she gave me her number. She won't be my midwife on the day, but it's just a midwife that I've been seeing. Told her my symptoms and she said, just give the hospital a call. They'll probably want to check you out. So I gave the hospital a call and they're like, yeah, you know, come in, we'll get you checked out, we'll do your blood pressure, just make sure everything's okay. So I went in, better safe than sorry, and blood pressure was fine, baby was fine, I was all sweet. They did do a blood test as well, and they thought, while we're doing a blood test, we'll test obviously for preeclampsia. There was no proteins in my urine, my platelet level was fine, but they did come across, like I haven't got the official iron results, but based on previous blood tests, did have my iron infusion in January, results were sky high, and now they've dropped. So they're at 40 currently. 40 is still within the normal range, but that was when I did my blood test for diabetes. So that was like a month, 2 months ago, I don't know, while ago. So I haven't had any new iron results. So they're probably almost gone by now. They're like, your body's using all of the iron. That could be what's causing the flashing lights. So yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't got those results back yet and what their course of action would be. Hopefully, if I can, I will just do another iron infusion. I feel they work amazingly for me. Even when I'm not pregnant, I've always had low iron. Not eating the meat, but having the sausage. But yeah, they were excellent at the hospital. I was there for quite a while because the doctor was called into a C-section. So I was there for maybe 3 hours or so, but glad I got it sorted, took my mind off it and was, you know, good. When I did finally see the doctor before she let me go, she's like, okay, so what's happening with your placenta? And I said, you know, I'm having another scan this coming Tuesday. That's my 35-week one, internal, see what's going on. And I said to her, I'm keen on getting a C-section. And it was almost like she was shocked. She was like, oh, and like a bit sad, like, oh. And I said, look, I know within myself, I know what my mind is like. I know it's going to be a worry for me, and I want what's safest for baby. And she's like, all right, well, you know, have the scan and we'll go from there. She was like a different OB. I hadn't seen her before. So this coming week, I am doing another OB appointment, and I will be putting my foot down and saying, this is what I want. Just book it in. Then it's done. What else? I've been very nauseous. Very nauseous. Even last night, like I've been kind of on and off constipated this whole pregnancy, but last night I was like, oh man, I feel like I need to do another poo, and I've already done a poo today, which never happens. I do have a feeling like I'm going to be early, or like things are, you know, coming on. Even now I'm feeling nauseous. Just a lot of struggle town, basically. But I mean, other than that, this week's been pretty good. Lee is now working from home, which is awesome, so he can be there to help me out. Hazel's at daycare today, so this is like my work day. And yeah, I'm starting to get to that stage where I'm feeling over it in a way. You know, I do want to say, like, had people on my previous video, or one person on my previous video saying, oh, you're just grumbling, you're complaining, like, yeah, piss off, Karen. But at the same time, I don't want these videos, like, I'm being honest, and I don't want to gloss over things, and I don't want to be like, oh, it's magical, it's just amazing. It is amazing, and I'm so grateful. But at the same time, these videos are honest. I'm telling you exactly how I'm feeling. And yeah, probably most of it is like negative, but that's okay because it's honest. I don't want to say how fairy dust and amazing pregnancy can be, and then, you know, one of you guys get pregnant and like, holy fuck, what was she on about? That's not true. But every pregnancy is so different. So I want to document every part of it, not just the good part, but the bad parts as well. At the same time though, I did do a post on my Instagram. I'll link it for you guys if you want to read the full thing. I don't want to seem like I'm bitching or complaining, because I am so grateful. And I know after our miscarriage last year, hearing pregnant women bitch about their pregnancies would make me wild, would make me so angry, because all I wanted was to be pregnant. And like, I had that taken away from me, and it would make me so upset. And I know so many of my viewers here have lost kids, have gone through miscarriage, infant loss, infertility. I can sympathize, and I don't want to be insensitive to you guys or seem like I'm moaning and complaining or rubbing anything in your face, while at the same time I do want to be honest about how I'm feeling too. So it is a fine line. But definitely check out that Instagram post and read it. I put a lot of effort into it, and it is my honest heart and soul on there as well. So I've done a few of those posts recently. Yeah, well worth a look. Other than that, you know, this week's been pretty good. I'm excited. Like, I feel like, you know, since my 32-week scan, back in limbo a bit, and now it's like, this is going to be my last internal. I'm putting my foot down. After this, I want to actually get a date booked in. And then I think I feel a lot more at peace and a lot more relaxed knowing, righto, this date is when it's happening. I mean, obviously you can go earlier, but yeah, I just want to get that sorted because it's been on the back of my mind for a while, and it's just, I'm done. And I want to be able to say, you know, to mum, this is the date. Can you please come down for Hazel so Lee can be with me? You know what I mean? Because at this moment, I've got no date. Pretty much it for this week. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe and happy, and I'm gonna eat this other Milky Way. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next week for another update. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'm trying to get up to turn the camera off. Oh, I'll show you my belly. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time. So this is how belly is looking. I'm getting new stretch marks, which it's so funny. The new stretch marks are just continuing from my old stretch marks. So it's like silver, 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 red. They're only tiny little dots at the moment, But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. This is how it's looking. Definitely out of breath. Oh, and it's all sweaty up in here. Oh.